I'm Lindsay Findley, and I've taught elementary school for the past 12 years. I've gotten my bachelor's, master's, and specialist degree, and so recently I decided to go back and pursue my passion of real estate and bridge that gap between school and home. Now I get to not only influence them at school, but I can make sure they have that stable homework environment that really they don't have to worry about anymore. They can feel comfortable and proud of where they come from, and I can be the catalyst that helps them get there.
So what got you into teaching?
I taught swimming lessons at the YMCA when I was 16 years old, and seeing the growth of the children was amazing. It filled my heart, and that's still what I like doing. I like seeing them grow, and it doesn't have to be academically. It could be academics, spiritual, mental, anything to see growth. That's the best part about my job.
And then you currently teach where?
I teach in White in Bartow County.
Have you always taught in Bartow?
I have always taught in Bartow.
And then real estate, which company do you go for?
I am associated with Keller Williams in Rome, and I just associated with them about 2 months ago, so I'm hoping that this summer I can really amp up my business and work for my clients.
What is the hardest part and the most rewarding part about teaching?
The hardest part is the parents. They don't allow their children to make mistakes anymore. Instead of being that shoulder to cry on, they've become the barrier between their children and their children's mistakes. So children, and for all of my successes, I've probably had 10 million failures. But children are getting robbed of that. Parents are emailing coaches and teachers and principals so that their children don't have to feel like they have failed. And they are robbing them of the number one lesson in life. Their children are not going to be successful without those failures.
And what about most rewarding?
The most rewarding is seeing the children grow. And having them come back and say, what you said to me, I remember, or you taught me how to read, or you made everything make sense, or you made me feel comfortable. You were my friend. I want you to be my mom.
And then as far as real estate goes, what's been the coolest part so far?
The best part about real estate is helping families find their forever home, or being that bridge to home ownership, and seeing the whole full circle of school and home and how it all fits together, and being able to kind of fill in that gap.
And then all this while being a mother.
Yes.
Yes. 2 kids.
I have 2 children, 12 and 7, that are very active, and I think that really helps them. They don't have to be the best, but they have learned time management, they've learned organizational skills, they've learned hard work, and they've learned how to fail graciously.
And you're from Rome, Floyd County.
I'm from Rome. I graduated from Rome High.
And then what is about this area that you, after graduating, you decided this is where you're going to have kids, work? What is about this area that you love?
When I went off to the University of Georgia, I did not know how much I would miss my home, but it broke my heart every day not being here with my family. And I knew that this is where my heart is. So this is where I've chosen to buy my own home and send my children to school and sell real estate.